Welcome to the Weather Center. Good afternoon. More intense thunderstorms are forecasted this afternoon, and these are set to spread into eastern South Africa. At the same time, it's quite foggy along much of the west coast, and it's also going to be cloudy and wet along the south coast. Now, on our latest satellite picture, we are already seeing lots of storm-bearing clouds that have built up across central South Africa, where we already have thunderstorms in some places. We also have a lot of fog that has crept onto much of the west coast. So for the rest of your Tuesday, it's going to be unsettled from the eastern parts of the Northern Cape, extending eastwards into Gauteng, Mpumalanga, and down into much of KwaZulu-Natal and the Eastern Cape. We're expecting cloudy skies with light rain along the south coast. A bit of drizzle will persist for the Mpumalanga and Limpopo escarpments. On Wednesday, we are going to see light rain and drizzle along the south and the east coast, isolated thunder showers over the central and eastern parts of the country. It's going to be pretty quiet over the western parts of South Africa. Now, we are expecting up to a 60% chance of thunderstorms for your Tuesday afternoon. Wherever you see that dark shade of blue across much of the interior, the chance of thunderstorms decreases to 40% as we go towards the east coast, and we're also expecting a 40% chance of rain along the south coast. Just a 20% chance of drizzle is forecast for the Mpumalanga and Limpopo escarpments. Johannesburg is also going to see thunderstorms this afternoon, as you can see here on the Metro Vision picture, and afternoon temperatures will warm to around 29 degrees. Light to moderate winds are forecasted this afternoon for the eastern half of the country. It's going to be rather breezy as we go towards the western interior. Fresh to strong northeasterlies are forecast for Durban and East London, and we're expecting a southeasterly airflow from Port Elizabeth through the south coast into the Cape Peninsula. It's going to be warm to hot once again this afternoon across the bulk of South Africa. A sizzling 38 is forecast for Appington. It's going to be slightly cooler as we go towards the eastern areas, where top temperatures will lie mostly in the upper 20s and lower 30s. Similar temperatures for KwaZulu-Natal, where Durban should warm up to around 29. Highs in the upper 20s are also forecast for East London and Bishop. It's going to be slightly cooler as we go towards Port Elizabeth and George, and the mother city should reach a high of around 29 degrees. Overnight temperatures are going to stay in the lower 20s along much of the east coast from Richards Bay down into East London, slightly cooler as we go towards Port Elizabeth with a minimum of 19. Similar temperatures around the mother city. It's going to warm up slightly for Sutherland, dropping to around 11 degrees. A minimum of 15 is forecast for Johannesburg. Pretoria and Mbombela should drop to around 17 degrees. Thunder showers are forecast on Wednesday over the central and eastern parts of the country. Light rain along the south coast. It's going to be sunny for the mother city. Then on Thursday, we are going to stay with showers across the eastern half of the country. That's all from the Weather Center for now. Have a great one.